Hello, old man. Boy, I've sure heard a bunch about you. You see, I was a good friend of your dad's. We were in that Hanoi pit of hell together for 5 years. Hopefully, you'll never have to experience this yourself, but when two men are in a situation like me and your dad were for as long as we were, you take on certain responsibilities of the other. If it be me who've not made it, Major Coolidge would be talking right now to my son. The way it turned out, I'm talking to you. Butch, I've got something for you. This watch I got here was first purchased by your great-grandfather during the First World War. It was bought in a little general store in Knoxville, Tennessee. It was made by the first company ever to make wristwatches. Up until then, people just carried pocket watches. It was bought by a private doughboy, Irian Coolidge, on the day he set sail for Paris. This was your great-grandfather's war watch, and he wore it every day he was in that war. And when he'd done his duty, went back home, took the watch off, put it in an old coffee can in that can, and stayed until your granddad, Dane Coolidge, was called upon duty to go overseas and fight the Germans once again, this time they go World War II. Your great-granddad gave this watch to your granddad for good luck. Unfortunately, Dane's luck wasn't good as this old man. Dane was a Marine and he was killed, along with all the other Marines at the Battle of Wake Island. Granddad was facing death. He knew it. None of those boys had any illusions, but he leaving that island alive. So 3 days before the Japanese took the island, your granddad asked the gunner on an Air Force transport named Wanaki, a man he'd never met before in his life, to deliver to his infant son his gold watch. 3 days later, your granddad was dead, but Wanaki kept his word. After the war was over, he paid a visit to your grandmother, delivering to your infant father his gold watch. This watch. This watch was on your daddy's wrist when he shot down over Hanoi. He knew that if the Gooks ever saw the watch, it would be confiscated, taken away. The way your dad looked at it, this watch was your birthright. He'd be damned if any slope would have put the greasy yellow hands on his boy's birthright, so he hid it. And one place he knew he could hide something, his ass. 5 long years he wore this watch, up his ass. Then he died of dysentery. Give me the watch. I hit this uncomfortable middle of my ass 2 years. Then, after 7 years, I was sent home to my family, and now, old man, I give the watch to you.